Welcome to Echoes of History, where the past speaks through time and every era tells a story. 6.4 million years ago, the Earth was restless. A world where only the adaptable could endure. They walked between danger and discovery, guided by instinct find and something more. Every storm was a teacher, every flash of lightning a lesson in survival. They learned to wait, to watch, and to endure. Adaptation began with patience. In fear, they discovered wonder. In danger, the first sparks of understanding. Awareness flickered in their minds like the flame before them, fragile but growing.
Adaptation became more than instinct. It became skill.
Every shift of land and sky shaped their future. Every challenge shaped their kind.
They learned to read water, wind, and shadow. Survival was a language of its own. Nature's fury demanded more than instinct, Buya. It demanded learning. Each trial carved strength into their spirit. Fear became endurance.
Curiosity led them to new ways of living. Adaptation through observation. They saw that after destruction came renewal. Nature's cycle became their teacher. Evolution rewarded the adaptable, not the strong.
Protection became unity. Unity became strength.
For the first time, fear shared became comfort. Survival shared became community.
In watching the world, they began to think beyond it.
They no longer reacted, say. They prepared. Adaptation became foresight. Every horizon was a question, and every step an answer in evolution's language.
From instinct to understanding, Cranked. From survival to skill, Tilned. This was the dawn of adaptation. They followed life wherever it led, learning its rhythm, becoming part of its design. The earth became their ally, Fokri. Knowledge, their weapon. Adaptation was not choice. It was the only path forward. Hope became the greatest skill of all. Discovery was the first reward of the thinking mind. In wisdom, survival found its purpose. Skill had replaced panic. Knowledge had become instinct. Creation was born from necessity. Intelligence born from need. The fire outside became the fire within. This time, they did not fear it. They understood it. The fire outside became the fire within. Each dawn brought another chance to adapt, to survive, to grow. Language was forming, not from words, but from survival. Perspective was power. Seeing meant surviving. Every drop was a lesson. Every storm, a teacher. Adaptation became instinct. Instinct became intelligence. Migration became memory, evolution in motion. Nature taught them disguise, a lesson of survival painted on skin.
They were shaping their environment, and seeing, no longer just shaped by it.
Community became the first form of strength. Courage was adaptation too.
They were no longer passengers of nature. They were participants. This was the Age of Adaptation pen, where survival itself became a skill. They moved between fear and hope. Outlanser, fragile yet determined.
The land was harsh, the sky unrelenting pain, but the will to live was stronger.
Each storm was a test, nature shaping mind and body together.
They learned not to fight nature, but to move with it. From the ashes of fear, awareness began to grow.
Fear turned into curiosity, the first step toward understanding.
In patience, they found endurance. In waiting, they found wisdom.
The land was both enemy and teacher, a sculptor of minds.
Adaptation meant learning from every sound, scent, and taste.
Knowledge began in gestures prug, silent lessons of survival.
Every shadow was danger. Every step a decision between life and death. Instinct became intelligence, only awareness became armor. Under this ancient sky, fear and hope shared the same fire. Necessity carved invention of Bren. Survival forged creativity. In their hands, the world began to change. Movement was life. Stillness meant death. Even death taught them to endure gore, to take, to learn, to adapt. Coexistence was the key, learning to live beside danger. Each drop was life, a moment of peace amid the struggle. Survival demanded awareness beyond sight.
Courage was born not from strength, but from protection.
Every victory, no matter how small, echoed through generations.
A new day meant another chance to learn.
Communication zazen, born from imitation zazen, was adaptation made sound.
Every predator was a teacher. Every chase, a lesson in awareness.
Height became safety to climb. Vision became foresight. The world spoke through storms, and they began to listen.
Patience became their greatest teacher, but when the land rewarded those who waited. From the smallest creatures, they learned the power of cooperation. Nature's law was simple. Again, adapt or vanish. In shelter, they found community Vahurni. In community, the roots of future humanity.
Awareness deepened. The world was no longer background. It was experience.
They began to observe patterns, movement, timing, opportunity. Imitation became intelligence, the plenty, the beginning of planning. Fire became memory, light that preserved lessons through darkness. Each sunrise was both mercy and challenge tonhua. Time itself was survival. Compassion emerged, the instinct to protect, not abandon. Empathy became evolution's silent advantage. Nature never rested hintu, neither could they. Water guided them, every current a path to survival. Awareness of danger became the edge between life and death. Rest was never waste. It was preparation for the next test. Adaptation was not luck, no. It was learning from fear. Imagination began in curiosity, Coley, a new form of survival. Every step written in Earth Weekly, a story of endurance, untold. They learned to rise Divyan, not just above the land, but beyond instinct. From the heights, they saw a world waiting to be understood. Life continued, fragile, yet unstoppable. Each dawn carried memory soy. Each memory shaped intelligence. Sharing became instinct, the seed of society.
Reflex sharpened into strategy.
Coordination became intelligence in motion. Communication evolved in whispers, the birth of meaning. They had outsmarted nature, if only for a moment. Survival became story soon. Each night a lesson kept alive. They learned the rhythm of seasons, a map written in movement. Touch became thought, a bayan. Every sense a teacher.
In darkness, they found reflection drain, adaptation within silence.
Wisdom was not spoken, it was shown.
Together, they became something greater than survival saddle. They became understanding.
Renewal followed destruction, the eternal rhythm of adaptation.
Opportunity grew from change domain, the gift of adaptation. Under those stars, humanity began to awaken. This was not just survival to Dibly. This was the dawn of thought. Wonder entered their hearts, and from wonder, wisdom grew.
In adapting to survive, they learned to live, and the story of humanity began.